Hello Mzansi, you're listening to Farmers Inside Track, proudly brought to you by Food for Mzansi. Officially, this is the world's best podcast for 2024, as awarded by One IFRA, the global organization for the world's press. I'm your host, Duncan Masiwa, and welcome to this episode. Now in this episode, we catch up with 5 incredible contestants from the 2024 Agri's Got Talent competition. Arno du Toit, Chanthel Boonzaaier, Sandile Mathebula, Franklin Hermanus and Bonginkosi Nkosi joins us for this conversation. Now, Agri's Got Talent is an annual event that celebrates the hidden musical talents of South Africa's agricultural workers. Now, it's not just a platform for vocal competition, it's also a development program that empowers participants with vocal and stage performance training, along with personal development workshops. Throughout the competition, these rising stars have been honing their skills, balancing their daily agricultural duties with rehearsals, training, and performances. We are joined by 5 of the top 10 contestants in the Agri's Got Talent 2024 show. It has been definitely an exciting morning here recording with the top 10. We got to get to know the first 5 contestants earlier. They went back into the session. You guys have been having vocal training. So I'm quite interested to know how that's been going. We've got some experienced singers here, people that do this in their private capacity and then first time on a stage in front of people. Got an accountant also in the mix. So I'm looking forward to hear, how do you go from being an accountant to a singer? I'm joined by Franklin. Also joining him is Arno, Sandile Bonginkosi, and of course Chanthel as well here with us. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Yes.
Guys are great. Nerves on a scale from 1 to 10, where are they? 2. Okay, that's good. That's
Can't be the most nervous.
Most nervous. 10 being the most nervous.
10 definitely.
Chanthel?
I don't have any nerves.
Okay, confidence, that's good. Will that confidence relate into you winning the competition?
Most definitely.
I love it. For you?
1.5.
1.5. Okay, so it's a mixed room. Maybe Franklin, starting with you. Vertel ons 'n bietjie van jouself. Ek weet jou agtergrond is nommers en syfers. Hoe is dit dat jy in 'n singkompetisie deelneem?
Ja, dit was nou maar net 'n spur of the moment ding. Dit was oude tyd en toe kom my mail deur te dink ek is nie nou lus vir die oude teken. Ek sal altyd in die kantoor, maar dit is net soos, ja, dat kan gou wag.
Okay.
En toe direct nou my big boys.
So being here is also a break away from the office for you as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Arno, jy is maar eintlik 'n singer.
I want to sing. I'm trying to sing. We're learning every day, and it's a positive thing. We have different genres, different vibes. Like I'm coming from church, the clubs, solo, and I did live performances. So I like singing. It's a happy place.
I read your story on Food for Mzansi. Of course, your kids being a big influence in you. Singing, they're probably asking you, Daddy, sing it to song. So I love that. Of course, that story is available on Food from Mzansi. Chanthel, tell us a bit about yourself, your background, and how it came that you're now participating in the Agri's Got Talent show.
I'm Chanthel Boonzaaier. I'm all the way from Franschhoek. I've heard that also is the first time in the Franschhoek Inter.
Nice.
I work at Old Road Wine Company, which is part of DGB Company, as a waiter and a wine advisor. One of the previous guys who entered this competition, he's friends with someone that I know. So I started following him on Facebook, and that's why I saw this Agri's Got Talent thing. So I started following the page. I followed it, then last year I said, no, I'm not going to enter this year. Just wait a bit. And I think that happened for a reason. This year I saw when it popped up again, it's my time. That was a sign. And I'm like, this is my time now. It's my time to shine. My time to be the person that I want to be. I want to sing. I want to be a professional singer.
I went to go stalk you, by the way. I've seen a couple.
No, you didn't.
I did, of course. I'm a journalist. I have to do my work.
I'm a part-time singer as well.
Not looking for work.
I don't want to be part-time singer anymore. I want to make this my profession.
Yeah, I love that. Bonginkosi, your first time in front of a crowd. Is that correct?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
Yeah, grew up participating in some community choirs. Mostly it was for trap and tap, so it's gospel, trap and tap. So I've been exposed to the crowd, just being on stage, like being part of the competition. In solo, me being alone with no mic group.
So choir background, I love that. Some training coming from there as well. For you, all the way from Mbombela, welcome to Cape Town, first of all. First time flying?
First time flying.
Yes!
Our first time we've been to heaven.
Oh, yeah.
Just must it.
I love that. How was the flight?
Quite an experience, though it is frightening when taking
off, yeah.
Once it gets to the steady level, it's heaven.
I hope you had a window seat at least.
I did.
That's good.
I took some videos.
Yeah, I love that.
It is quite an experience.
I love that.
I'm so much grateful for it.
I love that the AGT competition is opening up to workers across the country and that everyone gets to participate in it. For you, sir, you have a bit of a different story. Your genre is something that I can't remember that it's been featured in the competition before. But maybe just introduce yourself to the audience.
I am Sandile Mathebula, as you have mentioned. I'm from Nelspruit in Mbombela. For me, when I saw AGT, I thought this is an opportunity of looking at South Africa. South Africa doesn't have much competitions, music competitions of this kind. I mean, it was Idols, and Idols is now just shuttered. And this is my opportunity to show the world what classical music is. To me, classical music is theatre. Dating back to my school days at the University of Limpopo in Teflo, the story and the theatre of stories have been performing in huge stages where we have to portray classical music. So it has been my journey in this journey of me pursuing music. And I chose it because it speaks to the heart.
I love that. And hopefully you'll be bringing some of that heart to the competition.
I feel like we need such an emotional evening. Somehow it must be grooving. Somehow it must be emotional for me to resonate with the audience, just to introduce the genre to the people. Classical music is very rare in South Africa, so I don't know in Cape Town. And I'm a bit worried about my audience because they used to this kind of music. But with this uniqueness of the music, I think they will.
I'm definitely excited to hear your rendition of the song. I don't know, agriculture. You've been part of the industry or the sector for quite some time now. What does the agricultural sector mean to you, and how do you see your contribution to that?
First of all glory to God for agriculture, because that is the nature where we are. You get the seasons, you get the fruits, you get the wine, this is actually the core of South Africa, or the industry. A lot of things are coming from our land, from our bay. So this is a combination of everything. I'm blessed to be part of this in my company, TGP. We learn a lot, and the process is easy. And it's exciting to see how the products go from a fruit to a beverage or to a drink. The process of it's exciting. I love it. I don't think I would ever go back to any industry except accounting. That's why I'm blessed, because agriculture even acknowledged me. That's why I'm here today. Wherever I was worked before, I didn't get the acknowledgement or to showcase my talent or the gift that I have put on platforms that is available.
And that's so important, because oftentimes when we think about agriculture, we think about this industry as, it's a industry where, you work hard and it's in the field every day and the sun is shining on your face. But there's a lot of opportunities there. We've got an accountant here in agriculture, and that just shows you the different career opportunities in the sector, and also how the sector celebrates people. Bonginkosi, for you, agriculture, what does that mean to you, and how do you see your contribution to the sector?
When I look at the short way to say agriculture for me is we feed the nation. That's the bottom line. We feed the nation. So agriculture, for me, I can share a small interesting story. When I first jumped into agriculture, I thought I'm just going in there to sort of push myself to maybe if I can be able to do for myself like a driver's license. So that was forming part of me being there just for spending some few times on agriculture and be out of. But then as soon as I started from there, that was 2013, till season to date, I have not stepped back or say now I'm pulling back on it. Instead of just grown and grow in agriculture. So all I can tell you is that there is a room for improvement, and there is also living life here, so you can join us.
Franklin, you are not in the field. You are in a cozy office with air conditioner while the rest of us have to work by in the field. What does agriculture mean to you, and how do you see your contribution?
Dit is basis die landbou, die sektor is basis die lewe van, soos hy sê, kom uit die grond uit en almal in die hele lewensiklus word inderdaad gebou op grond om die landbou te doen. Ja, en ja, die se deeltjie is belangrik, want as ek nie my syfers het nie, dan is die volgende se boes en goeders verkeerd, so ek dink is 'n belangrike rol. Ja, het een se rol, maar dis wat dit is nie. Op 'n fyn plaas, ooral, dit is belangrijk.
To our listeners, so Franklin, as you can hear, he is the one that's in an office doing the accounting work, and right now he's sitting here and he doesn't want to be filmed at all. But I think we're going to be surprised by what comes out of his mouth and the voice that he has to offer. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised. He's laughing. I'm looking forward to that. So Del, as ek nog jou moes vra om jou talent te vergelyk met vrug of groente, wat sou dit wees en hoekom?
Toe ek die vraag lees op die papier, sê ek myself, wat die vraag is dit? Maar okay, appel het eers in my mind opgekom, want ek is mal appels, want ek is a jack of all trades. I've got many hidden talents, en ek dink die appel pas, hy is mooi in my in.
Sandile, if you had to compare your talent to a fruit or a vegetable, what would that be and why?
I can say sugarcane.
I
don't know if it's a fruit.
Crop? Crop.
I think it's my talent is fruits. Once you get to know it, it's very.
I love that.
Just like sugarcane, you can just.
I don't know.
I think my fruit will be, we call it a perska peach. The reason for that is you get the one name, but it's different flavors, varieties, and whatever. So I would say a peach for me it's nice. It describes my personality. I have a bit of all. I have a red perska. I have a yellow perska. Weet jy die perska wat rooi is en binne en proef en liet kan jy nie maar. There's another design. It speaks about personality. Okay, variety of it. So that's why I can fit into funny people, angry people, crazy people.
Bonginkosi, for you, if you had to compare your talent to a fruit and vegetable, what would that be and why?
Just put it under one umbrella. I'll be under berries. Reason why, that's what I'm dealing with day to day. And it's something that you need to consume, that you need in order to survive. And I'm that kind of a person. If I'm with people around me, or if I'm with anyone around me, you'll feel that energy, you'll feel that you're in there. Yeah, and it also got different types of berries. I can count few raspberries in there, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, you can name them, with different varieties as well. And it's also in quality. And what I also think from myself, I always believe and feel it's quality. So I can play a few different roles with it. I can do tenor, I can do bass, I can do alto. So
I like that. You're not boxing yourself when it comes to that. I love that. Franklin, vir jou, as ek nou jou is vir haar.
Ek sou sê 'n passion fruit. Wanneer aan man af van. Ja, maar dit is aangaan om met af van nou ek sê.
Okay.
But that's fine.
I love that. I love the responses.
Op die ouend is die sanger en my passie van my sê, as ek hom nie.
Chanthel, na 'n lange dag van harde werk, wat is jou gunsteling liedjie om te sing?
Kan ek dit sing?
Jy kan dit sing, definitief.
Jy moet hou aan jou storms, hoef niet te vrees, doet niet twijfel. Dat is by die deur instapstaansbereis, dan sing ek tydel.
Love that. Judith Steelman. Love that she does that song. For you, as ek nou vir jou is vir haar, na 'n lang dag, wat 'n liedjie is your go-to song?
I don't have a go-to song. It depends on my emotion. But my first step when I walk into the door is my family. We kiss great, like old school. First we kiss great, and then whatever song comes up in my mind, I will just go with it. while I'm on a folklore, yeah, people will be passing there. It's like, oh, there's a happy. Don't ask me to sing, and there will always be the song.
Bonginkosi, for you, what song after a long day of work, maybe hard, what song comes to mind when you leave the farm?
For me, it's Noiso. The name of the song is called Season. I know it means in a different type of, we have like a lot of different type of seasons that we have, like in general. And that song that always makes me feel, if I can just listen to it on a long day, then
Franklin definitely excited to see you.
As ik je van je druk op me. Because I feel like you're gonna surprise us the most. The song, yeah.
Great. After a long day, like a long day, with hectic in Eberhard. So I listened to this guy called Sandile Mathebula. So he's a South African baritone based overseas. There's this song called Chulamam. It just calms me down because it is so soft. I just love soft music.
Yeah. Franklin, that's the question we should have asked you. Your song na lang dag, wat is dan?
Mag het kort. It's done, Lord, it's done.
Okay.
The dag is klaar.
I love it.
Thank you so much for joining us. That was, of course, Arno du Toit, Chanthel Boonzaaier, Sandile Mathebula, Franklin Hermanus and Bonginkosi Nkosi. You can, of course, read more on this topic by visiting www.foodformzansi.co.za. And that's a wrap. Remember to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform so you never miss any of the episodes. From me, Duncan Masiwa, our technical producer, Megan van der Vent, and the rest of #Team Food from Mzansi, thanks for listening.